my last interview about Jordan in the latest issue of Lucky Dog magazine, I was asked what I hoped for when he finally left us, and I said that I hoped that after all these years, God would somehow communicate to him what he meant to all of you. And he's up there now at the Rainbow Bridge, and he's looking down. And to paraphrase Sally Field, he is finally saying, "You liked me. You really liked me." Big boy, I can honestly say I think they loved you.
1996 was a very special year for the residents of Las Vegas, and certainly for the dogs and cats of this area, because it was during this period that John Fredericks joined the staff of Channel 3 KVBC as meteorologist and pet owner extraordinaire. John and his faithful yellow lab Jordan quickly became favorites of the local listeners, providing not only weather expertise, but also guidance in proper pet care and suggestions on how to improve our environment.
All of you in my KVBC family who have been so supportive and who have stood by me and just let me know how much that old guy meant to you, and that he was just one of your coworkers. And every time we walked down the hallway, everybody would always say, "Hi, Jordan," and occasionally somebody would say, "Hi, John."
I knew the first day you started in bringing in Jordan at Channel 3, and it was so precious and it was so special. And you and Jordan have made such an incredibly positive impression in our community here in Las Vegas. Thank you for everything you've done in our community. Thank you for the tours. Thank you for each and every one of the people that Jordan said hello to. We love Jordan, and we love you too, John.
John and Jordan made frequent personal appearances supporting animal welfare groups, raising funds for such organizations as the Las Vegas Valley Humane Society, Heaven Can Wait Sanctuary, and the NSPCA. They gave unselfishly of their time and love. Jordan was the Grand Marshal of the annual Las Vegas Valley Humane Society's Wag-A-Tail Walkathon. Jordan had his own calendar, sweatshirts, and even his own website, Paws Across America.
I think if anyone taught us something about pet owner responsibility or owner responsibility for animals, Jordan simply did that. And I would hope, now that he's gone, that we won't forget those lessons.
It is getting warm out there. This is an issue, and I just want to remind new pet owners, the test for whether or not you can walk your dog in the heat is if you can go walking barefoot with them, then you can walk them too, okay? Because that asphalt can get up to 150 degrees on these hot summer-like days, and it is very warm out there already.
John and Jordan have always promoted adopting from shelters and responsible pet ownership, and have helped to elevate the standards for treatment of abandoned and abused animals. John has done so much for so many. We are very grateful for his unstinting efforts to make our community a better place in which to live, to raise our families, and to improve the lives of our beloved pets. Jordan, we shall miss you. LJ, we welcome you. And John, we sincerely thank you. God bless.
The last night together, he had stopped eating and he had stopped drinking, and I couldn't get him to eat or drink, and he had become terribly dehydrated, and there were no more seepies coming out of his eyeballs, and there was nothing left to wipe away, and so I would just keep putting drops in them so he wouldn't get them irritated. And in our final moments together, I looked down at him, and just before the end, He looked up at me, and folks, he had tears in his eyes. And I know they say that pets don't cry, but that's not true, they do. And I knew that in that moment he felt that he had let me down after all those years. And I leaned down to him and I kissed his sweet head. And I said, "You're the best, old man. Daddy loves you the most, and you just go to sleep, and then we're going to go for a really long ride in the car."
Say, there you go. Say bye, Jordy. Oh, I know you probably can't see old buddy, but you sure can sniff him, Ma. Say rest in peace, old friend. Let the flights of angels carry thee to thy rest. Bye, buddy.